So Nuggets guard Jamaal Murray is supposed to be the second best player on Canada's roster behind SGA. Murray struggled in Olympic competitions, moved to the bench. Canada went 3-0 in the group of death. He averaged 6 points in 4 Olympic games, 29% from the field, 14% from three. Finishing Canada's quarterfinal loss to France with 7 points and 3 turnovers, going 3 for 13 from the field. So as we know in this postseason, in the NBA, he dealt with the calf strain. Unclear how much that impacted his performance. But our Jamaal Murray...
Stop with that calf strain was damn 2 months ago, man.
I mean, just pointing out
Does he
all the
start
content.
on that team?
He did not start on the Canada squad.
Of course.
He started before.
Yeah, but then they moved him to the bench.
Okay. So he was a starter.
He was?
I think in the exhibition season, but
he started.
Come Olympic time.
Yeah, man.
Then they benched him.
He's out of place. It's not his offense, right? So in this offense, who do we want with the ball in the hand the whole time?
I would imagine.
SGA.
Yeah.
So now he has to be strictly a shooting guard, right? It's not like he's Steph Curry, right, where he can sit and bounce around. He's used to pick and roll, doing what he does. So this would hurt him, right? I'm pretty sure the second best player would be Toronto kid, RJ Barrett, because he can just catch and shoot and play his little one-on-one. So it looked like he would be the second best option, right? And unless Murray is backing up point guard or putting the ball in this looks like it would kind of hurt his style.
This is what I love about basketball. Just the international play allows players to be either exposed or glorified based on whether they know how to play basketball or not. Like, you can tell a guy can go out there and mix it up with all the other players who they never played with before and thrive. And they look like y'all play on the string, you got a flow, you got chemistry, just because you know how to play the game. I think that Jamaal just is one of those guys, if he ain't playing in a system where he can control all of his elements and Joker can control all the elements, he out of whack. There's not a lot of players that can actually do that, though.
Yeah, man, you got to really now, really have to now appreciate some of the guards that we don't really appreciate. So you have to appreciate someone like Steph Curry, someone like Kyrie, where you take the ball out of their hands, they are still magnificent.
Dangerous.
Right? That is a skill that is not taught and is underappreciated, right? Everyone is great with the ball in their hands, right? How great are you without it? Because if someone comes on the team that has who's better than you, right? If you're Murray, this was your team. Shai emerged, right? So we want the ball in his hands. If you can't be dominant now, you're only a one-style guard, right? You got to be able to be considered one of those dudes. They take the ball out of your hand, you're still magnificent.
And you can't even be considered a role player because you're stuck in limbo. You've never been role player.
Yep.
And now you're like, well, his role is my role, and they gave it to him. So now I don't know what that role is. I'm just kind of, and that's how he playing. He playing like when he get the ball, he's stuck like, oh shit, do I score it, or I ain't never been here before. Well, that's why I say it's team over talent. When you got to figure out what you're going to do with the team side, to the team side, or you want to do with your individual side. You want to go there to get your points off. You're not going to go to no team that got a stack, national team where they looking to go to the cup and they looking to win it all. You want to go to some team that's just going to let you shoot it up.
10 NBA players on that Canada squad. So in response to Jamaal Murray's Olympic struggles, a lot of people were calling him a Jokic merchant, was the term that was getting thrown around. But how much of Murray's success comes from playing with Jokic?
All of it.
Nah, man. That motherfucker was him in that bubble. I'm not even going to lie. Jokic wasn't Jokic yet, so.
That's still 1 year, couple games.
Shit.
They're consistent, man.
Yeah, he's in.
Just over the free man.
Yeah, especially with the injuries and all that.
You got to remember, how Shai plays makes sense, because Shai is not necessarily in a system, right? If you really watch how Shai plays, it's everybody moves around. When he gets it, it's ISO basketball. He's ISOing, right? So it's not in the same form as James and Luka. He just gets it, one and go, right? It's switch, go. Like, so he's quicking you, but it's still ISO basketball. It's not an offense where they're running plays and stuff. Murray's in more of an offensive style, right? It's more technical. So the fact that he don't have those plays, it kind of fucks him up.
And kind of what we're saying, though, like the technicalities of playing like Steph, and guys can play without the ball, without an organized structure or plays ran, and you could just play free but know where to go. That's what it looked like. It looked like that at the end of the playoffs when they was putting pressure on them, Denver, and you like, man, y'all need to do something. Timberwolves make y'all look crazy, specifically Jamaal. So to me, it's just a carryover. His confidence is down. He need to find that confidence that he had when they won it. Other than that, I mean, that pick and roll look good when it's working, but when it's not working, what you doing?
Well, and because of, to your point, because of the way SGA plays, it's a lot easier for him to adjust to Canada's style than it is for Jamaal. And especially when you don't have a lot of time to practice with that, with your national team, your Olympic team, before you start competing. So that's why I think SGA, like, he's playing the same way he plays for the Thunder with this team.
Yeah, without that reliability. Is Joker you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think, this goes back to training, and this is why, like, it goes back to just old or, like, new trainers. As someone who trains and trained myself as a point guard, in the summer, I trained like a shooting guard, right? I trained like a shooting guard, right? Because during the season, I had the ball all the time. Now I needed to know how to be good without the ball. So in the summers, I did a bunch of running off pick and rolls, coming down, running. That was my training session. So I'm learning a new thing. So when someone like Steve Blake comes in, I don't have to get subbed out, right? Someone like a John Wall comes in, I don't have to get subbed out because I know how to now run, come off screens. Some of these guys don't know. They're sitting there playing with the ball all the time. It's like, wait, what happens when you don't have the ball? You know what to do?
Yeah.
Like, my son's been playing.
There are a lot of players like that, though.
Yeah, I've been talking to my son. My son's been playing with, he's been going with to the runs, and he's playing with Danny Green. And Danny Green says, you're PG? Well, today you're gonna be shooting guard, 3, run, back door. He said, while we're playing this game, you need to have anywhere from 15 to 22 back doors. So now he's teaching my son, back door, hey, he turns his head, Mike, the guy, back, go, move a different, and he says, and it's teaching him how. So my son's like, yo, I back door like 22 times a day, like, he said, because I guess, and that's what I love about, Danny Green. I haven't talked to him yet, but the way my son is talking is like, nigga, that's what I've been telling you. Back door, cut, he looks the other way, go, replace yourself. And now him seeing it and it's working against other NBA players, you're like, I didn't know NBA players is
stupid.
Nah, that's what Paul Pierce told me. I mean, it's one thing that when you playing off the ball like point guards, everybody thinks it's the same way that way for everybody. For point guards to be able to go back door, space the floor, do little point guard shit, but it's different for guards. We have to do what bigs do. So if you're a big guard and you like to post up, you got to work on your duck ends.
Yep.
You got to work on if Kenyon or KG got the ball at the high post, mid post, and they're trying to decide whether they're going to do a dribble handoff or they're going to look down and throw it to you in the post. If you don't know how to post up or flash or do any of that other shit, that's off-ball shit. That's coming through to the off-ball. Like, I got this position. It's 2 easy points. So I started learning, like, Paul had his own play for that, where everybody gets stuck behind him flashing in for a little quick boom, boom. Melo had his own play for that. So those are off-ball things, too, just like for the guards. If you know how to play off-ball, you can know how to post up as a guard.
You talked about SGA and how well he played in this Olympics, but after getting knocked out of the Olympics, an emotional SGA sat on Canada's bench with a towel over his head. I believe we have photo. Some claim he was crying, I'm not sure, but he was definitely emotional with the loss. He was dominant in Olympic competition. He averaged 21 points, 4 rebounds, 4 dimes, nearly 2 steals per game. Wasn't enough to get Canada their first medal since 1936. So do you guys understand SGA? They have not. And this was one of their best 10 NBA players on this squad, one of their best potential options to get a medal. Went 3-0 in the group of death. We're on the complete opposite side of the bracket with Team USA. So would have met him in the gold medal game if they had advanced that far. But Wemby and the French had a different approach.
There's a very famous line There's a very famous line and a very famous song
What does it say?
that,
Well, I don't wanna
that
take
can be said, and it just it's perfect. It's like the perfect set.
What is it?
Huh?
Is it obvious?
Is it obvious? No. No. What song right now is USA versus
Not
Canada?
like us. Not like us. They're not like us.
It's a great one to use right here. Just saying.
Agreed.
Use your imagination, ladies and gentlemen
Agreed.
at home watching
Yeah.
the show.
Oh, that's my bad. I fucked that up. Got to do better. I got
I said it's USA team.
That's not so lie. I got to do better than that.
That was.
I got to do better. I do better.
Real nice.
I do better. I'm still above the rim, though. I got there.
I said turnover.
Turnover. No turnover.
But do you understand SGA's emotions in that moment?
No.
You're not rolling.
Yes.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Yes, I do.
It was
How
on.
would you say no?
10 NBA
They
players.
lost.
They really thought.
What happens when you lose? You lose.
Yeah,
You lose.
I mean, but
you
they thought
can't-
they
no,
was-
but you can't understand his emotions in that moment.
Personally, I can't. I mean, we just didn't get it done. We got to regroup. We got 4 years to prepare for another
Yeah,
battle.
True, but it's
Come
like
back.
with this team, they really thought
Yes,
it was
they did.
probably
They
silver. They thought it was meant like
Yes.
that team. I mean, come on, that was.
Talent.
Because think about who they supposed to have. They undermanned. Edie supposed to be there. Wiggs didn't play. Ben Simmons can possibly be on that team down the line.
Australian.
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking he can.
Close.
Shit.
In
Well, technically, two of the kids
United
from
Kingdom,
South Sudan supposed to be on that
planted
team.
their flags everywhere.
The two dark skins.
Two kids from the South Sudan
Yeah,
team
so it's-
supposed to be on the Australian team.
No,
All
I mean,
under British rule at one point.
Hey,
All under the British Empire.
I think it was. I mean, crying is cool. You're a competitor, but at some point, it's like.
You don't know if that man was crying.
This country stuff.
Huh?
You don't know if he was crying just because he had a towel over his
No, they
face.
said he was crying.
Said it was emotional.
That's
No,
but
they
some
said he
people
was
said he was crying, emotional.
People
obviously
connected
visibly
inside
frustrated.
say he was visibly distraught. He was distraught.
It probably hurt. I mean, shit, you losing to them, you like, oh shit, like, damn.
And was it
We-
overtime?
No,
Did he have 40?
Overtime?
No.
He didn't give it all he got. He didn't give it all he got. He didn't give it all. He didn't go out with no
He
bang.
didn't leave it all out
I don't
there.
want to hear it, man. Like, come on, man. 50, 20, and 7.
You didn't
nigga.
leave it all out there.
I give a couple tears. You know what I'm saying?
27, 5 rebounds, 4 assists in the game. Played 37 minutes.
Dylan
Man,
Brooks
he played
went
all-
shit to
he
bed.
played
Huh?
all
Dylan
the
Brooks, he was crying because he didn't want to beat him up.
Dylan Brooks, 21 minutes, 2 points, 3 rebounds,
Dylan
1
Brooks
assist
fucked him
in those
up.
one.
What about Barrett?
RJ Barrett had 16, 3 and 3. Played 32 minutes.
Who
Dort?
see that?
Dort, 8 points in 21 minutes.
All right, so basketball ain't working.
Name Hart?
Did not
Brand?
score in 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah, they had a bunch of niggas that didn't show up.
Yeah.
They had all. The problem is the problem with their team is they think this is they really think this is what does it call it? I be hating the word. I don't want to learn it.
What are you doing?
I feel like we can use that
When they
for-
say everybody can play every position, that bullshit.
Positionless.
Yeah, they think this positionless. They think they can put 6'4" at the center and wonder why they can't stop. Motherfucking Hey, coach, I thought you said this was position.
He's strong. He's strong. But he's strong. He's strong. Come on, PJ. Come on, PJ. Box him out. Box him out, PJ.
It reminds me of that. It reminds me of your Murray clip. Woo, the flies are out tonight.
Lou Dort, box him out.
Not Martin. Whew. Yeah. Wow, that shit was funny. It was funny.
I don't even know what to say. Right?
They just
I
small,
miss y'all.
man.
Just say I
Their
miss
whole-
y'all. Just say I miss y'all.
The whole team is just guards, man.
Like and subscribe.
It's August. It is August, ladies and gentlemen. We knew y'all missed us. We knew y'all needed this show back. Like I said, Gil don't really believe he had his vacation plan, so he let us get a couple of days.
Like why didn't Edie play?
They say Memphis took him out. They told him he didn't want to jeopardize it.
Serious?
Yeah.
So Philly could have done that.
Yeah.
How about
Here,
Wiggins?
you know,
How about Wiggins?
Huh?
I think Wiggins was a train thing. He wanted to train for the same thing. He didn't want to jeopardize.
So we'll have to wait till 2028.
Okay,
Los
okay.
Angeles.
I guess we have to ask Canadians, how do they really, do they feel some type of way that those two guys didn't participate? Which makes the team bigger and...
Canadians in the chat, are y'all salty that Zach Edey?
Yeah, put that as a what's the name?
I
Did
think
not
if
play.
Edie played, it changed the dynamic of their whole shit. Straight up.
Of course, I mean, yeah, because you're much bigger too, so...
He blocks shots, he rebounds, he just gives you a presence. And it takes the ease off of them other guys. They feel like they got to do more.
The problem, I guess the problem sometimes with the international teams that we don't understand sometimes is, even though they're from there, they might not have played. Because Jamaal Murray's never played international basketball as an NBA player. Yeah, he played youth basketball, 16U, but he's never played. So this is all foreign to him. Embiid's never played. It's all foreign to these guys, right? So they've adapted NBA style, right? And now it's like, all right, now go here and learn this. And they're like, okay. You know what I mean? Wemby just finished before he came here playing international. Right? You know what I mean? So some of these guys, they're adapted to this style.
Is it fair to say that a lot of guys that don't adapt, they don't adapt because they never done it before? Is that fair to say? A lot of guys...
I don't like, you know why I don't like that? I don't like when Americans, when we go over there and say, it's a different game, right? Because when the Euro comes here, he don't have a problem.
He don't say that.
Right? You know, we come over, oh yeah, we can remember the blocked shots. Well, they block shots off the rim. They come here and understand not to do the shit here.
Yeah.
So I don't like that. I don't like that. They can come here and not goaltend. It's just, you have to be mindful of it. Like, you know what I mean? So.
And they rarely get 3 seconds.
They rarely get 3 seconds, and right, they don't have that over there, right? So that's what I said. So the complaining we do over there now is irrelevant.
They don't have 3 seconds?
No.
Defense, 3
international.
seconds?
No. It's college rules.
Or you're saying 3 seconds?
It's college.
Offensively.
No, I'm saying defense 3 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, so they can sit in there. So that's what I said. They understand, okay, here's different rules. I got to get out, 1, 2, 3. So how can they adapt easy and it doesn't become a problem to them, but we go over there and it's a different rule. We can slap the ball out there. We did it's
so weird. It's so weird.
Just say you're dumb.
The ball is so...
Boy, you're dumb. The ball's different for them coming here, and they seem to be having fucking fine. Give me the ball. Let me work with this shit a little bit. Rub it, hold it, grab it, bounce it.
Get used to it.
Y'all remember when you get a new ball, okay, let me go ahead. No, don't touch my shit.
Man.
You on the ball, hey, you on the bus with it and shit, just...
You know that one ball you like, though. The ball you like, all the rest of them you hate. Man, get that ugly-ass ball up out of here. Got a knot on it and shit.
So we asked the chat, and this was supposed to be the Canadians in the chat, are you salty Edie didn't play for Team Canada? 66% said no, but a bunch of Americans in the chat said they not like us. The revolving thing. But let's move on to mostly fans.